Disclaimer: Parental advisory warning. Parents and guardians are hereby advised that this class contains mature subject matter and may be inappropriate for children. Attendance is intended solely for mature audiences and may include, but not limited to, coarse language, sexual content, and suggestive dialogue. Viewer discretion is advised.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. His broke ass, po ass. You know what I'm saying. Don't settle for them. Cheap ass. Don't settle. Make sure he respect yo ass. As A-Z. Respect. A-Z. Y'all know what I'm talking about. His broke ass, po ass. You know what I'm saying. Don't settle for them. Cheap ass. Don't settle. Make sure he respect yo ass. As A-Z. Respect. A-Z.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Yasha Allah. This is your good brother, Captain Shalom. Who I got on here with?
Soldier Judah Agape.
Hey, we are the Sons of Thunder Israelites. Coming to you back with another SOT Reacts. Another SOT Reacts. Hey, y'all see? Hey, we got straight into it. Let me throw that. I'm gonna throw that disclaimer on here just one more time. Because some choice words, some vulgar language is going to come out on this evening. And y'all got to be girded up in the spirit.
Disclaimer: Parental advisory warning. Parents and guardians are hereby advised that this class contains mature subject matter and may be inappropriate for children. Attendance is intended solely for mature audiences and may include, but not limited to, coarse language, sexual content, and suggestive dialogue. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, we're about to get into it. But first, I want to give all praises to the Most High God, Yahweh, and we're only able to do so in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ. And that Jesus Christ, he did cuss. He did use a little bit profanity to get his point across. Yo, you niggas is stiff-necked. You know, dealing with so-called black people, Native Americans, Hispanics, black and brown, we are not the easiest people to deal with. You know that, even dealing with your own family members. Sometimes you got to use some choice language to get your point across. But let's talk about this. I'll throw that back up on here because right now the people are calling for, hey, Mike Todd, you got to sit down. You cussing in the pulpit. You can't do that. That's a sin. You're wrong. Are the Israelites about to defend Mike Todd? I thought y'all was, no, we're going to call what's right and what's right and what's wrong is what's wrong. Last time we talked about Mike Todd was, I think about a year. No, it was last time we talked about Mike Todd when he was doing some, I understand. Mike Todd is, even though he does have a wife and children, this, that, and the third, you know, he does have some sodomitic ways about him. We're not getting on that today. But the last time we talked about Mike Todd was when he was putting saliva on a brother's face and this, that, and the third. But the brothers are, you know, the Christian church is getting on this brother about him cussing in the pulpit. But before we advance, Passover season. We're in the midst of sifting season. Get your tickets now. Scan that QR code. Forgot a moderator in the chat. See some moderators in the chat. If y'all could drop the link in the chat so brothers and sisters can click the link to get their secure their seat for Passover. If not, you can scan that QR code. We want to see you in the building. Come feast with us. Y'all support us. Come feast with us. Select the appropriate how many tickets that you need, and we'll see you in the building. This will be held in Atlanta, Georgia, April 1st, and we're starting at 7:45 p.m. sharp. We're starting on time this year. I guarantee it. So when 7:45 hit, prayers is going up, you're going to be on the outside of the building. You ain't going to be able to get in. And one more announcement, we got the new moon coming up. The first month, we're going into a new year. Be in the right mindset. Be in the right spirit. Don't be in the wrong spirit, but be in the right spirit. New moon is the March 18th at even. I understand that's the middle. That's the middle of the work week. I understand. But it's a new moon. It's a new moon. If you can congregate with your brothers and sisters, do that. Or you could congregate online with us at home. If you would like to get the new moon off, this brings us to our Patreon. I did a Patreon lesson. On FMLA and how to get times off for the feast days. We got soldier videos, Captain Corner, and a lot debates. Our sisters on there teaching and whatnot. Tap into our Patreon. Tap in with our Patreon. And again, we got classes. True Tuesday on Watchtower channel. Conversation for the Nation tomorrow. Friday night Sabbath class, after hours, bar for bar. Tap in, lock in. But let's get into this. I'm gonna play this one more time. Then we're gonna get into it. It's a lot of stuff that's about to come out. It's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to come out, right?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. His broke ass, po ass. You know what I'm saying. Don't settle for them. Cheap ass. Don't settle. Make sure he respect your ass. As A-Z. Respect. A-Z.
It don't matter because he's trying to be because the Christian church people already put that disclaimer out. Stop being so sensitive. I understand some vulgar language, which I'm gonna get into. Some vulgar language is it's not very tasteful, right? It's a little bit hard on some people's ears. But is it a sin? Let's start here. Go to Deuteronomy 4:2.
Count out of one. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 2. You shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you.
So right there, you cannot add or subtract from the laws of God, from the word of God. And if you do that, you're in sin. Curses are going to be put upon you. Again, where do we see profanity? Because it has to be written in the law. It has to say, well, thou shalt not use vulgar language. Profanity. You find that nowhere in the law. You cannot say that brothers and sisters are in sin when they're using profanity. Cursing and profanity are two separate things, which is going to be displayed tonight. I understand because over time, definitions, this, that, and the third, it changes. And now today, hey, I cussed that. I already put the disclaimer out there. I got that motherfucker so good in his neck, and I cussed that so-and-so out. It ain't after hours, but hey, I already put I got to teach this. This is just for edification purposes. We here at SOT, at Sons of Thunder Israelites, we don't teach. I understand. But some brothers do teach like that. But here at SOT, we don't use heavy profanity in our speeches when we do teach. But with that being said, go to Romans 4:15.
Count out of one. This is the book of Romans, chapter 4 and verse 15. Because the law worketh wrath. For where no law is, there is no transgression.
Because there's some judgments behind the law, and if you break the law, it's wrath coming behind that thing. So for where there is no law is, there is no transgression. You can't break the law. So you can't, wait a minute. You can't add to the law. or subtract from the law. Only thing God requires you is to what? Keep his word. Very simple. And in his word, you do not see in the law that you cannot use profanity. You can't. Let's advance. Words become profane over time when society considers them irreverent, disrespectful, or inappropriate. An example, gay. Gay just started meaning sodomitic-ish in the 20th century. If you go back a few years ago, gay never meant sodomy. It meant joy. But words and definitions, they change over time. Seen a brother put a precept. 2 Peter 2:16. Go ahead and read that. Go ahead and read that from Officer Yah. As Peter did. Peter was crashing out. But then people want to say, well, Peter wasn't in the right. No, Peter was in the right spirit. Because what? Why is he crashing out? He had to defend. He was defending his brother. Y'all wasn't getting it. Y'all wasn't thinking right. Just like today, our people are not thinking right. Go ahead and read that.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
But was rebuked for his iniquity. The dumb ass speaking with man's voice forbade the madness of the prophet.
So right there, we could translate that. Hey, that dumb ass speaking with the man's voice forbade the madness of the prophet. Peter was letting these people know, you know nothing. But over time, in certain in Old English, you go back into the 1500s, 1600s. By God, even in I believe in Ireland, in Europe, by God is considered a curse word, profanity. Damn, hell, bloody. We could go down the list. I'm going down the list. Pig. We call cops. All those are considered curse words. But to some people, if you go to your grandmama or you saying a pig, wait a minute. We grew up. Hey Judah, what couldn't we say in the household? What was one word we couldn't say? We had to say telling stories.
You couldn't say lying.
Because lie was looked at upon certain Judah's household, not this Judah, but the tribe of Judah.
This Judah too.
Right? Certain black households, that lie was a curse word. You have to say you was fibbing, telling stories. But how is lie considered a curse? You go over there to our Northern Kingdom brothers, Issachar. Some of our Northern Kingdom brothers, they got their words too. Huta, torta. Some of our English speakers don't know what that just said. That's considered profanity. If I go over there to the Caribbeans, what they say? Bumblaclock. Yo. That is, if you speak in patois, that's what am I saying, Shalom? What I'm saying is that every language has some kind of profanity. In the English, we got English profanity. In other language, they got their profanity. But the psychology behind this purpose of profanity, because I'm not going to use swearing. I'm not going to use the word cursing, because that's a different definition in the Bible. That's a different understanding when it comes to the Bible. But the psychology behind the purpose of profanity, what is to express pain, anger, to release some kind of stress. Christ had to release some stress, to emphasize emotion. Or sometimes when we're teaching, to create that social bonding, because some people, you just need to cuss them the hell out for them to understand the shit that you're talking about. Right? They say sometimes once you cuss out your coworker, they treat you a little better. After you flip some tables, they treat you a little better. Did that not happen? For some people, you get that social body, and now y'all, right? You got a little bit more respect. Somebody dropped off, they didn't like that. Already put that disclaimer out. This is just for edification purposes. But sometimes when you're teaching your people, you gotta get certain words across the way for them to understand. Give me, I'm jumping. Give me, no. Actually, I'm away from it. But not everybody receives it that way, and Paul taught that. It's not always. You have to understand the time. It's not always edifying. Me myself, I'm very respectful. I understand. I know I have self-control. I can't stand children with a sailor's mouth. But you cussing like that? Why you talking like that? I can't stand that. I myself, I don't even use profanity around my elders and my parents. No. I curb my speech when I'm around children. When I'm around children, and I'm in a public setting and I have a authority role in that public setting, bus driver, right? And the school kids go on the bus, I tell them, hey, y'all gotta curb your speech. Because I got elders on here. You have to bus stop talking and whatnot, and I got elders. If they're just adults, right? Or, just children not around. But, you gotta curb, you gotta know when to curb your speech. But with that being said, let's get into it. Go to Exodus 32:9.
Count out of one. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 32, and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people.
Right there. That will translate into somebody who think, y'all are stupid. Y'all don't understand. Moses saying it. Let's move on. Let's Deuteronomy 32 and 2. 32 and 2.
What you want?
Exodus 32 and where am I at? Slacking. 23 and 2. Deuteronomy 23 and 2. I did take it off. Deuteronomy.
You want Deuteronomy or you want Exodus?
No, Deuteronomy 23 and 2.
Count out of one. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, and verse 2. A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
So right there, again, bastard is being displayed here. I'm not going to fully break this thing down. I'm not going to fully break this down. We got all I'm just showing examples. Bastard meaning somebody, you're using that cruel, an unpleasant person, right? Sometimes even ourselves, we call people you bastard. All what I'm trying to display to you guys is that these words have negative connotations behind it. Let's move on. Go to Luke 11 and 40.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 11, and verse number 40. Ye fools, did not he that made that which is without make that which is within also?
Oh, I don't even have it on here. It's like it. That's Luke 14. Okay. I don't have it on the screen, but it's okay though. Well, I want to put it on the screen. I want to put it on the screen for the scoffers to show this. Bear with me, Luke 11 and 40. Okay, go ahead and read that again.
Count out of one. This is the book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 40. Ye fools, did not he that made that which is without make that which is within also?
Christ again. This is Christ's words. He calling these people, you dummies, stupid, and some other choice words we can get into. Some other synonyms we can get into. Go to Luke 14 and 34.
Count out of one. This is the book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 34.
Actually, start at 35. Let's get straight to the point.
Verse 35. It is neither fit for the land, nor yet for the dunghill, but man cast it out. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Dunghill. What is a dunghill? That's a pile of shit.
No,
Feces. Come on now. Christ's words. It is neither fit for the land, nor ye fit for the dunghill, but men cast it out. He that has ears, let him hear. Christ is telling you, despite the language, I'm telling you, despite the language that is being used here, the choice words of that being dunghill, Christ said this, my sheep hear my voice. You're going to hear past vulgar language, but it's not a sin. Or he has ears, let him hear. If you have ears, you're going to understand the meanings of what I'm saying. Don't get caught up. When brothers are out there teaching, I understand. But when brothers are out there teaching, or people are using choice words, hear through that if it offends you. I had to do it. I was not once, when I came to the truth, I was like, why they teaching like that? Why they yelling and, calling women? Let's advance. Let's go to another dunghill. Go to Ecclesiasticus 22 or Sirach 22 and 22 in the Apocrypha.
Count out of one. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 22. If thou hast opened thy mouth against thy friend, fear not, for there may be a reconciliation, except for upbraiding or pride or disclosing of secrets, a treacherous wound. For these things every friend would depart.
I don't know why I put that there. There's a reason why I want to put it. I'm gonna go back to that. But that's a good precept in it. If thou hast opened thy mouth against a friend, don't be backbiting. Don't be basically, sorry, saying, don't be upbraided. Don't upbraid somebody for, if you're disclosing secrets. We've seen that in our community. We've even seen that within some of our relationships. Some secret things, even though y'all may got beef with another, and y'all go y'all separate ways, but you know some things about that individual, and you're not going to release that. But if you do release that, that friend will not, for those things that you've done, that friend will depart. I don't know why I put that there. But let's go to the next. Go to Luke. Go to Luke 13 and 32. Let's get straight to the point. One of my favorites.
Count out of one. This is the book of Luke, chapter 13 and verse 32. And he said unto them, go ye and tell their flocks, behold, I cast out devils, and I do curses today and tomorrow, and the third day I shall be perfected.
So right there, Christ told his disciples, he called Herod a fox. He called that man a faggot. What is a fox? A dog. I'm gonna get caught on counsel. I'm using on this evening. But I gotta make it understandable. Christ said, go tell that bitch ass nigga, hey, I cast out devils. I do curses today and tomorrow and the third. Nigga, get the hell up out of here. I'm damning you to hell. That's what Christ taught. The Herod, read on.
Verse 33. Nevertheless, I must walk today and tomorrow and the following day, for it cannot be that a prophet perish out of Jerusalem.
Slakia. Go to Psalms. I want to show an example. Christ cursed the heathen, because we read up, he was talking about Herod. But go to Psalms 55 and 15. I'm gonna show y'all something. Because what is a cursing? Cursing, the definition of cursing in the Bible is it has a couple of meanings, but the main definition of cursing in the Bible is wishing death upon someone. The Israelites wished death upon the heathens. Christ wished death upon Herod, a heathen. Let's go to David. Go to Psalms 55. No, let me put it on the screen. Psalms 55 and 15. They said this ain't after hours. Understand it. You know, I was thinking, I said, do I want to do this? I want to say this for after hours. No, I think I want to do something else for after hours. Okay. What I tell you to get? 55 and 15.
55 and 15.
Okay, go ahead and read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 15. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell, for wickedness is in their dwellings and among them.
So if you read that in another translation, it says that death come upon them. And let them die quickly. Let them go to hell. Christ said the same exact thing about Herod. For their wickedness is in their dwellings amongst them. What are we doing? Stop saying profanity is a sin. This what a cursing is, but you're cursing the wicked. That shit. That mess gotta go to hell. Let's look at another translation. Let's go back to Luke 13 and 32, where Christ called Herod a faggot. Who is nigga? Who are you talking about? Yo, look at your people. You think Christ, the disciples and the prophets had to speak gently and nice and softly to these stiff-necked, dumb people? They praying to Zeus. They pray. Yo, these people are believing hard. When's your birthday? You are racist. Oh, yo. Our people are believing weird things. You gotta talk to our people. So right, but I understand I was a child. When I was little, you had to cuss me out, even sometimes threaten me with an inch of my life for me just to understand it. I seen a brother said earlier, he got to talk to his nephew. You got to talk their language. You got to pause. You got to condescend to where you got to condescend to. You got to be on the same mind as the people, as whoever you talk to, so that point can go. So the point can come across. But you have to know. You have to be what? You have to be apt to teach. You have to know when to talk like that and when not to talk like that. You got to have a good balance. But read that for me back when Christ was talking about Herod. Read that in the Amplified.
Come on, Juan. This is the book of Luke, chapter 32, in the Amplified. And he said to them, go and tell that fox, that sly cowardly man, listen carefully. I cast out demons and perform healings today and tomorrow, and on the third day, I'll reach my goal.
I do what I do. Go tell that MFer, because you know black folks just love using MFers. I ain't gonna really go off with it. I don't want to get caught on counsel. You did a little too much. You know, it was. I'm a sidetrack a little bit. It was a certain camp video. I'm gonna call out a brother. It was a certain camp video a while back, and these women were dressed provocatively, and we got good camera people in the school, and the brother zoomed in. You didn't have to zoom in like that. And the general had to cover it up. But you know, if I'm going down, taking everybody down with you. But what that says, Fox, that don't say fact. It's a negative connotation behind it. When you go into the 16th century, faggot was used as the same meaning of what Fox is used here. Typically towards considered a burden. Similar to what? A bundle of sticks, something that's in the way. You shrewish. That was the definition back then in the 16th century. It just changes over time. Give me Isaiah 57:4. This is what Christ said. I mean, Christ didn't literally say this, but he said, I'm just using this example. What I tell you to get? 57?
57 verse 4. Come on, one.
I'm going to translate this. Okay.
Ready? This is the book
Actually,
of...
read up. Let's get some content. Let's get some understanding.
Sorry, verse 3.
Start at verse 3.
Another one. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 57 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
But draw near hither, ye sons of sorcerers, the seed of the adulterers and the whore, against whom do
Wait a
ye
minute. Isaiah said, y'all bring y'all asses over here. You sons of sorcerers, the seed of... Come on now, what are we doing? Fill in the blank, y'all. Isaiah is showing mad expression. That's the language we're using. Isaiah is showing mad expression right now. Read on.
Verse 4.
He said, my bad. It's like it, King. He said, y'all children, y'all fathers, and he said, y'all mothers are adulterers and y'all and y'all fucking up against me. Read on.
This is verse 4. Against whom do ye sport yourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Against whom make ye a wide mouth, and draw out the tongue? Are ye not children of transgression, a seed of falsehood?
Isaiah said, who in the hell you talking to? You talking a little bit too much out the side of your neck. You talking all this crap. Aren't you not the children? Where y'all, don't y'all come from that side over there? Look how y'all learn it. This how y'all act. Matter of fact, y'all some fake MFers. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. The same sentiment Christ said. Talk to Herod. Same sentiment that David said. Let's advance. Let's go to Matthew 23. Actually, let's go to Matthew 15 and 26.
Another one. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs.
The King's English, the Bible has a beautiful way of in today's day and age, when it's time to crash out, it's very poetic. But it's the same sentiment behind it. If we read up on this, if we read this whole account, it was a heathen woman coming up to Christ and he ignored her. And Christ called that woman a dog. First, he called a woman a dog. What is a female dog? We're gonna get it. Sirach is gonna tell us. And if we read on that, and she agreed, yes, Lord. Yes, sir. Yes, Adawan. I know. Let's let Sirach tell it. Go to Sirach 26. Go to Sirach 26 and 25. Uh-oh, is it on here? Where is it at? Uh-oh, 26, 25. Okay, go ahead and read that.
Count out of one. This is Book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
So if you're this, you don't want to hear that no for the women. And same thing as men. Because what? You could be a bitch ass nigga too. Man, I may be demoted after soldier. A shameless woman, yo, for the women that don't fear the Lord, that don't have no sense of accountability, for the women that don't know the laws of God. When you see your women, I got another reaction I'm gonna drop next Wednesday and showing some shameless women. I want to do that today, but this had to come out for y'all to understand what's gonna be brought out next Wednesday for the reaction. Read that for me in the GNT.
Count out of one. This is the Book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 25 in the GNT. A self-willed woman is a bitch, but a woman with a sense of decency honors the Lord.
A self-ill woman is a bitch. That's what the GNT calls her. Come on now, what are we doing? Again, I have to constantly for edification purposes. I'm displaying the negative connotations behind these things. It's not the word itself. Go to Isaiah, where I want you at. Go to Isaiah 54:6. Let me show y'all something. And it's many, it's a lot more I could show you, but some of this stuff I was reading in the Bible, I said, no, this is more on the after hour side, and I don't think it'll. I'll tell y'all later. Stay tuned. Go to Isaiah 64:6. That's what I want. Isaiah 64:6.
Count out of one. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 64 and verse 6. But we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags, and we will all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away.
So again, it says, but we are all as unclean things. It's the understanding of this of what I'm about to break down. Well, there's no curse word. It's not if you notice, I'm displaying so-called curse words or the correct vulgar language in all these precepts that I'm bringing out. There's no vulgar language in here. Oh, you fool. Let me show you something about the King's English. Unclean thing. And all our righteousness are as what? Filthy rags. If you look this up here, this is translated into rags, meaning a menstrual cloth. A menstrual cloth. If you go into the definition of that, that's a menstrual cloth. And what is a menstrual cloth? Something that's that's extremely unclean. I haven't heard that, I haven't heard people call anybody tampons as pads now. I remember back in the day. You remember that, Judah? Let's advance. Let's go to 2 Corinthians. Actually, no, I got this on the screen. Go to Matthew 23:33. Some more Christ. I'm showing y'all the prophets using profanity, let alone your Savior, your Messiah, the only ones who can redeem us from the state that we're in, using profanity. Christ cursed the heathen. He called Herod some choice select words. Now, Christ is calling this generation serpents and vipers, you snakes. What are we doing? Go to 1 Corinthians 11:6.
Salakia.
I'm about to pull a. Hold on, wait a minute. Can I do it? Where's it at? Where's it at? Man, Q not on here. I'm kind of slow. Where is it at? Here we go. Read that for me.
Highlighter 1. This is the book of Second Corinthians, chapter 11, and verse 6.
The people are at the edge of their seats right now for this verse. Oh, he's about to prove that Paul said it's okay. Read.
But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Israelites want to use this to say, see, because the way I talk, because I use profanity, that's the way I just got to get things out. No, that's wrong. Let's change it up. Let's change it up. Now I got to change it up. This scripture, because Paul wasn't, he said he couldn't articulate, which I believe Paul was a magnificent articulator. But even Paul was humble. Paul said, though I may be rude in speech, meaning he didn't articulate it the best, not because he was using profanity. It's like stop using it that way. Please stop using it that way. I understand. It's better precepts. It's better precepts you can go to. It's better precepts you can go to. Don't use this. Please don't use this. I understand it. But it's better. It's better. It's much better precepts you can use. Paul just said simply, I may not articulate it the best. Sometimes I'm speaking English and I'm trying to get something over into Spanish, and I may have some Spanglish, and it's not coming through clearly. I'm rude in speech, not of your choice words of profanity. Let's go to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew 5 and 22. Let's go to Matthew 5 and 22. A lot of Christ examples here.
Highlighter 1.
Christ is letting these people have it.
This
is towards his own people. This is towards your brother. Christ was teaching something here. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Mm-hmm. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
So right there, that word Raka there in the Greek, that will be considered a curse word or profanity in the Greek. Raka just means empty-headed. You worthless person. You foolish nobody. You're not supposed to be treating. We see this in our community today. Brothers and sisters talk like that towards each other, towards their own people. You go to the law through the teachings of Christ. Christ said you're supposed to bless those that curse you. Not necessarily, not profanity, but cursing. Hey, I'm wishing death upon those brothers. I'm wishing death upon those sisters. Look how they acted. They went off. For Christ said, you doing that, he called you are a foolish, worthless individual. You stupid man. But you yourself are gonna be in danger of counsel. And in danger of hellfire. You're gonna be going down to hell. Not that's a lesson. Now I gotta do a lesson another time for that. I think we got lessons on the channel, but not necessarily. Israelites don't teach it's a physical realm of hell. Bible don't teach that. Bible teaches when you die, your spirit returns back to the Father, and your earthly vessel returns back to the dust. Let's advance. Again, a cursing is wishing death. When the Bible says cursing, majority of the time, not every place, mainly wishing death upon someone. Let's go to Ephesians, and then we're gonna get on out of here. Go to Ephesians 4 and 29. Then we up out of here. Maybe two more. No, I want to deal with these precepts. Cause I know it's gonna be scoffers. Because I'm gonna play this one more time.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Christians are mad at Mike Todd, and they using these precepts I'm about to bring out. I just displayed. Did you just defend Mike Todd? Yes, I did. I like to have, but we would like Israelites like to have a conversation. Israelites like to have a conversation with the brother. So on doctrine and some other things, because his message that he's bringing out. But I'm just simply dealing on his choice words, and those choice words of profanity. And the Christian church and Christians are so blinded they don't hear Christ's voice. I don't think Christ's voice was in this message at all, to be honest. But they're not hearing. They're not getting the point.
Broke ass, po ass. You know what I'm saying. Don't settle for them. Cheap ass. Don't settle. Make sure he respect your ass. That's
enough of that. Christians are using these verses. They will use the same verses. They will use the same verses on us Israelites. They use profanity. Go ahead and read that. Ephesians 4 and 29.
Count out of one. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to be used of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
That corrupt communication does not mean profanity. It's impossible. I just displayed you I just displayed you Christ, cussing Herod out, calling him some choice words, calling a woman certain words. I gave y'all Isaiah. I gave y'all David. Who else I gave y'all? I gave y'all Sirach. And there's many more. I could have went to Solomon. Solomon got real provocative. But I say I'm not gonna go to Solomon. I'm not gonna go to Solomon. Y'all may have to come to after hours for Solomon and Ezekiel, because Solomon and Ezekiel, they use some very choice, explicit words to describe certain acts and this, that, and the third. The suckle was very sweet. Slakia. Anyways, corrupt communication just simply means the way you get your the way you get your point across your through your teachings or through your day-to-day act, because Christ taught you that you have to be a light around. And again, what I told y'all in the beginning of the lesson, you have to know when to curb it. You have to be apt to teach. You have to know your setting at all times. And even on here, when brothers and sisters want to go live and they have and they showing bickering between the body, that is corrupt communication. Brothers wishing death, brothers and sisters wishing curses upon each other on Facebook and on social media and whatnot. And you're supposed to be an Israelite. You're supposed to be an example of what a true Israelite is. You're displaying corrupt communication. You have to make sure everything that comes out, it must be edifying. Let's get another one. So don't run to what you Ephesians for. What you doing in Colossians? Okay, fine, you got that one. Read Colossians.
Count out of one. Salakia.
Colossians 3 and 8. They want to go here with this too.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse number 8.
Mm-hmm.
But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
So again, that filthy communication. Can you swing it that way? Provocative speech? Yes. Is that what it means? No. Again, it's about knowing your surroundings and who you're around, and knowing who may see this. Our elder has taught us when we're outside teaching, you got to teach like you got a camera on you at all times, even when yourself don't have a camera, because certain things can be clipped and cut, and boom, there go the clickbait. Officer Q says 1 Corinthians 15 shows how evil communication can even go into teaching communication, right? You can end up teaching evil communication, right? You may have to do they go a lesson about evil what is evil communication? Because if I just displayed profanity, it's not an evil communication. What is evil communication? Let's get another one. Blasphemy. People want to say blasphemy when you cuss or use profanity. No. It just means going against something. It's just a more poetic word of saying going against something, right? And we can go down the list. Let's get another one. James 3. And this is a big one here. Read that, James 3 and 10.
Come on, one. This is the book of James, chapter 3 and verse 10. Out of the same mouth proceeds blessing and cursing. Mm-hmm. My brethren, these things ought not so to be.
So Christians want to come here, or other people want to come here to say, see, you can't use profanity and bless someone out of the same lips. Impossible. Of what I just displayed. You cannot bless your brother or sister and wishing death upon them at the same time. James taught early in the chapter about being double-minded. I pray, and I pray this was edifying. Hey, if you want to talk about this, I know they're gonna be in the comments, y'all in the comments. If you want to talk about this, let's talk about it. I don't think that's what you're saying. Okay? I just displayed that for that reason. But as you see, we talk to all kinds of people from different kinds of walks of life. You don't see us getting upset. You see us very patient. That's the way we act. I just did this for edification purposes, so people will stop saying, and you be able to teach people that profanity is not a sin. Stop putting that burden upon people. There's many, many more precepts I could have went to. But with that age, with the sons of thunder Israelites, were our hopes and heart prayer desire that all of Israel shall be saved. Kwam Yashala.
Yashala.
Start shattering. Devils on fire. That's live from the Vatican. Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.